Hello, everyone. My name is Jocelyn Lane, and I am the regional president for Montana here at First Interstate Bank. We're talking with Patrick Barkey, director of the Bureau of Business and Economic Research, to get his thoughts on where the Montana economy stands right now at mid-year. So, Pat, what would you say has surprised you the most about the economy so far?
Oh, there have been many surprises. I think what's missed is the fact that many of the things that should happen this year actually were predicted. It's just that they've turned out to be much stronger and more important than we thought. So we were reasonably sure that we would continue to have inflation. That's a difficult problem to solve. We were reasonably sure, maybe too confident, that consumers were going to still be pretty buying things with some gusto. And that's certainly come to be. We certainly didn't know that the Ukrainian invasion was going to take place. But I think what surprised us was the fact that things were even more intense. Inflation got worse, significantly worse than it was at the beginning of the year. That's surprising to us. And of course, the Federal Reserve has been very aggressive, finally, on combating that inflation. And that has been a surprise. I also think it's been a surprise on the upside how strong consumer spending remains. It's not clear how much fuel is left in the tank for consumers. Certainly, confidence is down, but spending, as evidenced in everything from tax receipts to tight labor markets, is all around us still as we sit here at the end of July.
All good points. So, with all that said, some people would tell us that we're headed into a recession. Others say that we're in one right now. What do you think?
Well, I think recessions are always ahead. I mean, the economy's never avoided them. I think when people say that, they mean what economists like Larry Summers say when they say that in the next 2 years, the chances of going into a recession are better than 50-50. And the reason for that, of course, is what's going on with Federal Reserve policy or raising rates with quite a bit of enthusiasm. And that's going to make a lot of things more expensive and it's going to put the brakes on the economy. And history has shown it's difficult to combat inflation, particularly the kind of virulent inflation we have all around us right now with interest rates without risking sending the economy into negative territory. Are we in a recession right now? Well, by some technical measures, we may be. But if that's the case, it's the funniest recession I've ever lived through, because it's a recession where people are all working that want to have jobs. Employers have many more job openings than there are unemployed workers to fill them, and consumers may say they have less confidence, but they're still spending just as if they're fairly sure of their own economic security. So that doesn't sound like we're in a recession right now. But I think what's really clear is that the next 6 months for the economy are not going to be like the first 6 months. We're going to see some slowing of economic activity, and so we're trying to prepare for that.
All good points. And I know you're going to share so much more with all of our audiences on the economic update programs that BBER is doing around the state, which will begin in Billings at 7 a.m. on August the 2nd. And viewers can learn more about these 90-minute programs by going to the economicoutlook seminar.com, and we hope to see all of you there.